Hello everyone, and thank you so much for stopping by the channel. My name is Talisha, also known as CreativiTeeByT, and in today's video I am going to be sharing with you a pattern haul, and this is probably going to be my very last paper pattern haul because I finally got my ditto. But about the haul, I maybe a week or so ago went on simplicity.com and purchased some of the newer patterns because I wanted to make some of those for spring, and I was not confident that my Joann stores would get the newer patterns in stock because they haven't been stocking them. I'm assuming they eventually will, but they have not been. So that is the story behind this haul, and I do plan to make several of them very soon, and I will go ahead and show those patterns to you. Please let me know in the comments below which one is your favorite and your thoughts about this haul. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, and I'll go ahead and meet you at the sewing table. Okay, so I'm going to start off by saying in my intro I said this would be my very last paper pattern haul. I did not mean to say that. What I meant to say, this will probably be my very last major paper pattern haul. Unfortunately, as soon as I said that, I went to Hobby Lobby and I picked up some of the 99-cent patterns that were on sale by New Look. So after I have this haul, I'll probably just show you that haul to show you what I picked up. But for 99 cents, you know, you can't pass up a deal like that. So anyway, I will go ahead and start off by showing you the Know Me patterns, and then I have Simplicity and McCall patterns as well. And again, I picked this up on the online sale that they had, and the reason why I went ahead and picked these up instead of waiting for the sale that's actually coming up this week, and I'll put a little flyer in the screen for you to see those dates. The reason why I didn't wait is because my Joann's didn't have the patterns, and they still don't. So it's like you can have the sale, but if you don't have the new patterns, I don't really want to go. So anyway, the first pattern that I have is ME2076. This is by Gwen Hang, and this is a shirt. It's a cute little shirt, and it's like a t-shirt shirt, and it also has this detail here that is separate. Now, the reason why I picked it up is because I want to use grommets. I have never used grommets, and while I can play with grommets on my own, I thought, why not get a pattern that calls for grommets, because it will give me instructions on how to use it and how to, you know, put them, you know, have the placements located for, you know, with the markings, so that I know exactly how to place them and things like that. So, and it's cute. Okay, let me show you the line art in the back. So here is your line art in the back, and again, it has these views. The view that I'm going for is this view here, which is view B, and then view A is here, and then the little neck scarf is separate. And so this is a pattern that is for knits. Okay, then I got ME2076, and this is by Handmade Millennial. The pattern description for this is it's a dress in 2 lengths, and it is reversible. And the thing that I like about it is, number one, that it is reversible. That is a bonus. I didn't really know that at the time that I had picked it up, because I liked it for the simplicity of it, plus the line art, because there's like some gathering that you can see in like her shorter version. As you can see that right here, I really like this gathering and the fact that you can color block on this. So let me show you the line art. So here is the line art in the back, and again, if you look at those lines, you can see where you could color block, or, you know, just simply enjoy the gathering of the fabric. And so this is made for woven fabrics, and this is also considered easy. And so again, this is ME2076. Okay, so the next 2 patterns are very similar, and I'm not really sure which one that I was going for in the beginning, but both of them ended up coming to the house. So you know, I'm sure I was going back and forth in my mind about which one I wanted, but you know, like I said, they both end up getting here. So the first one is ME2074, and this is by Alyssa Threads, and the pattern description for this is Mrs. Romper and Dress. It is a very, very little and mini dress that you know, I don't particularly go for. So I picked it up for the romper, which is view B, and that is what she's wearing here in the white. As you can see, like, it's very wide and free flowing, but I thought that would be pretty nice to have in the summer, you know, just a nice little romper. It's got long sleeves, and you know, so that's, you know, a little bit different when you're wearing something so short, but I just like the look of it. Like I said, I'm not into the mini dresses, so I will be wearing like view A. And so here is your line art in the back, and as you can see here, there's like you know, a little bit of separation so that you can have your legs in there, and then there's pockets. It's a drop shoulder, which is something I also love. This is made for cotton blends, gauze, I2I knit, jersey linen blends, and other type of knits. So you can make this in knits and wovens. And again, this is ME2074. So this is the next one, which is why I said it's very similar, because it is kind of similar when you look at view A here with this pattern. However, you do get the longer legs here and the wide legs, which is something that I wouldn't want to draft. And the sleeves are different. It's not necessarily drop shoulder the way Alyssa Threads is. So this is ME2081, and this is a romper, a jumpsuit, and this is by the Corny Rainbow. You know, like I said, I'm not sure which one I was going for. I'm assuming I was going for A with this one because it's more of a defined romper, you know, because you can see really well where it separates in between the legs. But this is made specifically for maternity type of wear. So as you can see in the back, it says Mrs. Maternity Romper and Jumpsuit, which is really nice, and it does call for all woven fabrics, but if you make it in the right size, it'll fit you the way you need it to fit. And you can always do some grading as well, because I know it does have a wide fit, but again, so does this one. So that's kind of like, I guess, the look I was going for. As I'm comparing the two, there are big enough differences to where I'm, you know, okay with purchasing the two. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna make, but I do like them. Okay, so now we are on to our simplicity patterns, and this is Simplicity 9930. This is an easy to sew pattern, and the description is Mrs., teens, and children's blazers and shorts. You will notice that I pick up a lot of blazer patterns that are easy because I am into trying to make these blazers, but I still have not found the one that has wowed me. This blazer is very similar to one I made in the fall, except for this one calls for buttons, and it actually the front pieces overlap each other, whereas the other blazer had like a little hook. I went ahead and picked it up to see if I can make this one and get the fit to make it look a little bit more tailored. And this is online, and I also picked it up because my children can wear the children's versions, and I thought that would be pretty neat. Every year when we go on vacation, I make like us matching garments or some sort, not necessarily matching garments, but I use the same fabric to make something that makes us look matchy, and I might be able to do that this year with the blazers. Now for the shorts, I don't know that I would make the shorts, but at least it's an option. One thing I like about this pattern is that all the sizes are one size pack, and let me show you the line art in the back. So here is the line art in the back, and this does call for all woven fabrics. And so yeah, pretty simple. It gives you the option of long sleeve and short sleeve as well. And again, this is Simplicity 9930. Okay, so the next pattern is Simplicity 9926, and the pattern description for this is women's top and pants. And I just love this style of top. I think it's nice. It has like the cape vibe to it, and it has a long tail. Now for view A, which is the black top, you see where the tail is kind of really hanging. I don't think I would make that view because the top is kind of cropped and then it hangs. I don't want the tail hanging that long, so I would go for view B that has the longer shirt so the tail doesn't look as exaggerated. But I do like the look. I think it's classy. I think it's sophisticated, and that's why I purchased it. I do like the pants, but it looks like it has a front fly, and I do plan to tackle that this summer, probably late summer. But as of right now, I probably wouldn't make the pants. I would just, you know, maybe sub it out with a different type of pant pattern. So here is your line art in the back, and you can just see how it just drapes in the back. And this does call for woven fabrics as well. So now I will share my Mimi G patterns that I picked up. I picked up two. The first one that I picked up is Simplicity 9917, and the pattern description is Mrs. Dress. Now I picked this up because I made a dress similar to this. It was Brittany's dress last summer, and I really liked it. The difference between this dress and Brittany's pattern is that the zipper is in the back and the pockets are a little different. And there's gathering at the skirt, and there's a pattern for the belt. So there was enough difference for me to go ahead and make this purchase. I don't mind paying a little bit of money to not have to do the brain work of trying to figure out exactly where do I need to put the zipper and how much more fabric do I need to, you know, make sure that there's enough fabric for the gathering, you know, little stuff like that. So that is why I purchased this. There's a strapless version, and there is a strap version, and the straps are pretty thin. The straps were also thin on Brittany's pattern. I may whiten the straps a little bit, not sure, but I do really like the dress. I like how it felt when I made Brittany's dress, and I like how this looks. So let's look at the line art in the back. Here is your line art. Very simple. The only difference is no straps and the length. And again, there is your belt. And again, this is Simplicity 9917. And then the next Mimi G pattern that I have is Simplicity 9929, and the pattern description for this is Women and Mrs. Lounge Set. And I like it because I just think it's cute. You know, I like how the neckline, you know, droops and things like that, and I like the pants. I like that it's drawstring with elastic and pockets, and I think it is another elevated lounge set depending on the fabric that you use. But yeah, absolutely was not going to leave this on the shelves. Okay, so let me show you the line art in the back. So here is the line art in the back, and this calls for stretch knits only, and this is also considered easy to sew. And of course, with all Mimi G patterns, there is a sew along that you can use to navigate the construction of this pattern set. So the next pattern we have is Simplicity 9919. And the pattern description is Women and Mrs. dresses with cup sizes and length variations along with sleeve variations. So this is 9919, and there is another pattern that is for the smaller size packet. I typically wear a 20W, so I think this is super adorable, and I have the perfect fabric for this in mind. I love the view that the model is wearing, which is also the blue version right here. There are two versions, view A and view B, and I also feel like this is cute as well. But I am a fan of off the shoulder type of dresses, and I'm gonna wear it. Yeah, here's your line art in the back, and as you can see, there's, you know, you've got some detail in this back here with elastic going on. The notions are only calling for elastic, so I don't think that it's like the regular, I can't remember what they call it when smocking or something like that, but yeah, this is definitely nice. Like I said, woven fabrics and the custom cup size are going to be awesome. So again, this is Simplicity 9919. Okay, so now we're moving on to the McCall's patterns, and this first pattern is McCall's, 8476. And spoiler alert, can you believe that this is my favorite pattern in this whole collection? I'm not really sure why. Last year when I was at Target, I was, just kind of perusing the sections, and they had this style of dress, but I didn't want to buy it because it was so late in the season. What I liked about it is that the top is a knit and the bottom is a woven. And so I really like that about this pattern. I like that there's 3 variations of the bodice. Super cute. Love it. And you can pull it over. So let me show you the line art in the back. So here is your line art in the back. Again, this is for stretch knits only for the bodice, and the bottom you use cotton blends, poplin satins, things like that. So you can even make this super dressy with the satin. And again, this is Mrs. Dresses, and this is McCall's 8476. Definitely get this pattern. Okay, so this next one is McCall's 8491, and this is a 1980s vintage jacket. To me, it looks blazerish, so that is why I picked this up. This is online. It seems very easy to sew, and it is a vintage pattern reproduction with the authenticity and all that. So I think it looks pretty nice. I like this detail here in the back, and again, I just want to give it a try. I think it's super cute, and I think it would be nice with jeans and, layering and things like that. So let me show you the line art. So here is the line art. It has like a little boxy look to it. It seems very easy, and it is rated easy. It does say that, and it does call for woven fabrics and pretty much just anything, even down to lightweight denim. So I think this would be very nice. I feel like it's very size inclusive, but it's very oversized as well, because it starts at a bust size of 46 and it goes to a 52.5. But yeah, the line art is very unique and different, but I would definitely make view A, because I would want to be able to cinch it in. If you don't make view A, then you won't really have the opportunity to cinch it in unless you use a belt. And so this here, the back of view A, is showing you how it looks when it's cinched in, and the model on the left is also wearing view A versus view B. But yeah, it looks super cute and chic, even though it is vintage. And again, this is McCall's 8491. All right, so this next pattern is McCall's 8493, and this is another authentic vintage pattern reproduction, and this is from the 1970s. And the pattern description for this is Mrs. Knit tops, pants, skirts, and yeah, I just really like it, mostly because of how the little cartoony ladies are styling it. But I will say the view that I like the best is this pink turtleneck here. I really love that look, and I would probably make it in long sleeves like this view over here. But look at all the different views you get in this pattern. This is super cute, and I love it. And I would actually make a look like this. I mean, I feel like I could rock it. So let me show you the line art in the back. So here is the line art in the back. All the different views. You have view C, which are the pants, and you can also make them into shorts. View E is the view that I said that I like most, but I would make it with view C's sleeve length or view B's. And yeah, I'm just loving it. Okay, and then view A has like elastic to kind of make like a mock peplum. So really love it, and it's considered very easy, not just easy but very easy. And again, you will need your staple knits and cotton knits and things like that, velour. So yeah, such a super fun pattern. And again, this is McCall's 8493. All right, so this is Simplicity 9936. This is an accessory pattern, and I didn't have it mixed in with the garment patterns from Simplicity, so I'm showing it to you now. But I picked it up because I like the backpack, and I like this here, this long sling bag. Like, I am really like into bag making. I don't know why, but I really love all the bag patterns, and I actually love this here too. You know, sometimes when you just want to make something and just have that instant gratification, making accessories and bags and things like that, it's a really good idea and a really good palette cleanser. Doesn't look like there's much to this, so I picked it up because I like it, and also, you know, I just like the style of it. It's a little oddly shaped, but I'm here for it. So let me show you the line art in the back. So here is your line art in the back. Super simple, and this is made for cotton types, lightweight denim, and lightweight twill and linen types. So super simple. The next pattern that I picked up is McCall's 8494, and this is another accessory type pattern, and this is like a kitchen apron and all other type of things that you need in the kitchen, like a mitt and, you know, gloves. And the thing that drew me to this pattern in particular though is View G, which is this kind of like a lid holder. So I really like that cone shape to pick up the like hot pots or, you know, things like that. I just thought that was very neat. And then View C here, View B and C, which is the hot pad for the casserole dishes or the pans. I made a couple of those during Christmas time, and I just thought it was super nice. I used holiday fabric, and when I made brownies, I, you know, picked them up and put them on there, and I just thought, I just liked it, honestly. So I made my own pattern, and I had some tweaking to do because I felt like I needed to do a little bit better, because it turned out okay, but it could have been a little bit better as far as like the evenness around the corner. So when I saw this pattern, I just decided to get it because it was only $1.99, and why not? So that is why I purchased this one, McCall's 8494. And then I have this pattern, which is Simplicity 9435. The pattern description is Mrs. Aprons, and I got this because why not? Love aprons. I typically get the majority of apron patterns that I see and like. So this is super cute to me. Kind of reminds me of a dress. So if you were together on Thanksgiving or something like that, and you wanted an apron on, but you don't want to look like you were just, you know, in the kitchen going hard, and you wanted to look a little fancy with it, you know, these views right here with the right fabric is gonna make all of the difference. So love it. Let me show you the line art. So here is your line art in the back. Not too complex or anything. Of course, it uses all woven fabrics, and you know, you don't really need much more than that to make it. All right, everyone, so that is it for my Simplicity Know Me McCall's pattern haul. Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below, and let me know which one your favorite is. Of course, like I said, for some reason this one is my favorite, and I'm going to be making that up soon because I want to get started on my picnic collection along with my vacation collection. I just kind of want to get a head start on that. So again, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below, and if you have not done so, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.